What do you want round here?
His name's Josh Alexander.
Your adopted doll from Sundance has made a new friend.
You're the one with secrets.
They're holding a young man called Josh Alexander from the halfway house.
Why would anyone from there know anything about Jane?
He may have won the match, but this game is far from over.
My first time. A friend.
Well,
you know Della never lies. It's not in her nature, Nat. And I don't think she can lie.
I didn't mean lie, exactly. I just think she maybe misread the Josh situation.
Done a really bad thing, Nat. I told Della about Alex's affair.
No, you did the right thing. Della deserves to know.
She's been so hard on him ever since.
I mean, everything's all right between you two, isn't it? You're so
Pregnant.
lucky.
Oh, you know, get enough practice and you hit those marks sooner or later.
Try spending a night with Duncan. He hasn't hit the mark in years.
Ouch. What you need is a little mechanical assistance. You know, when Duncan's away on conference, indulge in a little battery-powered pleasure.
Roxanne?
Oh, Nat, you don't have to play the innocent with me. Oh, come on, lots of women use them.
I tell you who is up to something. Fiona.
Fiona? What, Fiona?
She didn't go to Reading at the weekend. She went to Paris. I know. I saw the train ticket in that ridiculous bag of hers she carries around.
Well, so what are you saying?
Nothing.
Mother! Mum, can I talk to you? Mum, I can explain. A journalist came round yesterday. It seems so nice, but...
Local GP, Dr. Natalie Harper. We were warned about this kind of thing, Ryan.
He talked so quickly. You know, loads and loads of questions. I tried to fend him off, but...
Mum seems to be coping on the outside, but on the inside I know she's falling apart.
What if they let Josh go and he comes after me?
Oh, darling, the police aren't daft. You know, they do know what they're doing.
You have got nothing to worry about.
She's got everything to worry about. Who knows what this guy's capable of?
I just felt I had to tell them all Jane's secrets.
Oh, darling, they'd have heard it all before. There's not much that's going to surprise the police, is there?
Yeah. Oh, come on, Della. What you need is the breakfast of champions. I'll start frying the bacon.
Actually, Dad, I've decided I'm vegetarian.
Look, you know, she's really freaked out about all this police stuff. Bound to find something sooner or later, aren't they? It's virtually impossible to cover your tracks these days. One DNA test and you're bound to rights. It's bound to be loads of stuff, you know, doodles and diaries, all the sorts of things that girls collect.
I wanted to ask you about Josh Alexander. These things that Della's been saying, they just can't be true.
well, there was the odd rumour, but
What are you saying?
just that it's not beyond the realms of possibility that Jane and this Josh are somehow involved. Natalie, my ankle's been really hurting and,
Ankles?
Well, I just wondered, I don't have any painkillers, if you could, you know.
Oh, what is sisters-in-law for? Hey.
What's Josh ever done to you?
Holly?
I'm not talking to you, but you. You must be feeling pretty stupid right now because your best friend's ditched you.
Okay, Holly. I think perhaps you're projecting a little bit here.
Look, just leave your little adolescent crisis to yourself and stop looking for someone to blame.
If you'll excuse us, Holly.
Oh, dolphins. How very cute. But being so obsessed with a fish, I mean, isn't that a bit creepy?
They're only the most intelligent form of marine life. Not unlike humans in the way they bond with their kin.
And shag constantly. Isn't it weird the way they look so sweet yet have this virtually insatiable sex drive? Did you know a dolphin erection is approximately 14 inches long?
Come on, Della.
Don't you just love the Discovery Channel? In less than 3 hours, we could be in Paris or Rome.
What the hell are you doing here?
It's sorted.
What is?
Well, you will insist on having a power shower.
You fixed that a month ago.
The return visit, once the pipes have settled.
But how did you...
Roxanne's keys.
Roxanne's keys. Well, thank you, Alex. That's... so it's very kind of you.
Yeah, well, any time.
You're reaching the twilight of your career. You don't seem to have been working much recently. With teachers such as yourself, I can't help but harbour a suspicion that you're looking to relive the glory days of your earlier years.
Mr. Truelove, I can assure you my motives are entirely honourable. Aside from my pride in my profession and my passion for literature, I do have personal reasons for being here. I have a niece for whom this is the local school. When she comes of schooling age, I'd like to be here, to ease her transition into womanhood.
We can so help each other with that revision. And you can see my room.
Hi, girls.
Hey, Sam. Lucy.
Ooh, very cute.
I fancy him.
Venus de Milo? No. No, I had arms. Well, I think. Ow!
What?
I'll have to get back to you.
I know what your game is. I finally figured it out. So who's going to rule the roost thing, isn't it? Who's the more dormant male?
Dominant male.
Whatever. It's all right, Mum smoothing things over all the time. That's what you want. You make me look stupid in front of her to make yourself look better.
Dennis.
Well, I'm not as stupid as I look.
Anyway, just one ice lolly, all right? And then it's your home. I don't want to hear any more about it. Hello, darling. Good day at school. Hello. Oh, Daddy's in the wars again.
Well, it's just a splinter, nick or something.
You've got blood on your hands.
But Sam's such a sporty type. Ew.
Maybe, but he's still cute. Anyway, you're lucky to have Tom.
Yeah. How do you mean?
No, you and Tom.
As if. He's my best friend. I mean, he's just a friend.
So you mean to say you've never even kissed him?
Tom? I've never even kissed anybody, let alone Tom. I mean, well, have you ever kissed anybody?
Oh, yeah, a couple of people. What about Jimmy? I mean, he seems interested.
I'm not looking for a boyfriend, and I'm certainly not looking for a boy like Jimmy.
Yeah, bye. That was Natalie. Josh Alexander's been released. She thinks it's fantastic. I think the police might finally actually concentrate on finding out where Jamie really is. Mm-hmm. Anyway, she said she's going to pop round later and give us all the news. Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, love. Oh, no, don't stop. Feels good. Alex, if I show you something, do you promise not to act all shocked?
Roxy?
Oh, don't be like that. Everyone uses them these days, and I borrowed them from the girls at work.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's dirty, it's horrible, it's perverted.
What has got into you at the moment?
You've got blood on your hands.
Honestly, you're so tense.
I mean, if you finished your femme fatale act, I'm going to go and take a quick bath.
Are you all right? What did you tell them? You did use the story, right?
Yeah, I used the story. I watched her leave from the window. She was talking on the phone to someone. Holly Curransaw, she'll tell you.
I'll back you up.
I don't really see my mum. She left ages ago. So my dad. Definitely. We tell each other everything.
So you know that he knows my mum?
Of course.
You know that they know each other well?
Sorry?
That once upon a time they...
What?
My mum, your dad, you know, it was their first time.
She's got to be having an affair.
Natalie, you've just heard that Josh Alexander's been released. I really think that Fiona is the least...
Her and her legendary happy family life and her sensational sex life. Honestly, you're terrible. Don't tell me her having an affair's never crossed your mind.
Hello, Frankie. Can I get you something?
Sorry. Gotta go. Dad gets a stress rash if I'm not home before dark.
Right.
Oh, Della, I was just fetching this for your mum. It's a really nice one of you and Jane.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I won't. Come on.
You were poking around for evidence.
Evidence?
About Josh. You still don't believe me. But you made me go to the police. You got me into trouble, and if Josh comes and gets me, you'll be to blame.
Josh is not going to come and get you.
He might. He's just been released, hasn't he?
Oh, God.
I love your daughter, Dr. Harper. I love her. I thought she loved me.
Yeah, well, seeing a girl once or twice doesn't make it love.
It wasn't just once or twice. We were closer than that.
She's 15 years old.
She's 16. And I can't lie to you, Dr. Harper, however much you'd like me to.
Why are you doing this? You just want to hurt us.
No, I had to see you. I had this feeling that something bad was going to happen.
To Jane?
To me.
I'll cancel the conference right away.
What on earth for? I'm fine. Oh, do whatever you want, Duncan. It's never made any difference before.
Of course it's made a difference. And it makes a difference now. I want to be here for you. I want to help. I want to keep you close.
Oh, for goodness sake, it's been years since we've been able to help each other. As for sex...
Well, you used to say I kept you warm.
Yeah, well... best we've managed recently is lukewarm.
Oh, Natalie.
Just go, Duncan.
Josh Alexander's been released.
Josh is not going to come and get you.
He might.
What have you done to her? And what have you told the police?
It was to you what I said.
She was my daughter's best friend. Don't make me do this.
Oh, joke over, Roxy. Give us the keys, will you?
Oh, you have to ask me very, 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 very nicely.
Oh, come on, seriously, let me out.
I don't know what's wrong with you at the moment.
I forgot what you're like when you're pregnant.
What's this?
I found it last night. I was going to give it to Natalie.
It's lovely. It's her 15th birthday.
Yeah, I was going to take it over to her later.
You know, that really... You are so tense. But, you know, luckily for you, I've got just the remedy for the expectant father-to-be.
See you later.
I've never even kissed anybody, let alone Tom. Sam's such a sporty type. Here.
My mum, your dad, you know.
Tom will be here any second.
Sorry, Dad. I was having this really weird dream. Della and I must have gone overboard with the revision last night.
Oh, hello, Frankie.
Oh. Hello, Miss Doyle.
Frankie?
Hello? Hello? Oh. I'm here to see Josh Alexander.
Dr. Harper?
Yes.
I'm Malcolm Burns. I'm in charge here. I'm sorry about your daughter.
Thank you. Could I see...
Josh, right. I'll just go and see if he's decent.
Alex?
Hello, love.
The police are here. They've been waiting ages.
Josh, doctor here to see you.
I didn't ask for a doctor.
Who did this to you?
Do you really care? Don't.
Trust me. I am a...
We only need a moment of your time, Mr. Wells. We just need to clarify a small matter.
Well, we'd be happy to help any way we can.
Great. Only we've been checking the telephone numbers on Jane Harper's itemised mobile phone bill.
One of those numbers turns out to be yours.
Well, our home phone number. Well, there's no surprise there. I mean, Della and Jane were... are best mates.
No, Mr. Wells. Your wife tells us it's your own personal mobile phone number.
My mobile?
Was Jane Harper in the habit of calling you on your mobile?
Is this your idea of a joke? Because I'm not laughing.
No. Yeah, well, maybe a couple of times when I was out with Della, but otherwise...
It was me.
Della?
I used Dad's mobile to call Jane.
And did Jane ring you back on your father's number?
Yes.
Regularly?
I don't have a phone in my room, and my mobile's always running out of credit. Sometimes I need some privacy.
You told me last night that you were in love with Jane.
That surprises you.
Well, yes, it does. Because she never told me about you.
You wouldn't have approved.
Can I ask what it is that you do?
I thought you came here to talk about your daughter, Dr. Harper.
And when did you see each other?
Whenever she wanted. After school, before school. She'd ring me, I'd ring her. Whenever.
See, I don't know how she could possibly have found the time. I mean, if it wasn't for schoolwork or homework, it was after-school sports.
When kids tell their parents where they're going, Dr. Harper, they don't always tell the truth. I think she was seeing someone else. Jane had secrets even from me. There's this bar we used to go to. Sometimes we go together, sometimes she'd go alone. It's called the Dark Bar.
And the next time you want to borrow my mobile, just ask, all right?
Sorry.
At least you don't have to worry about Josh anymore.
That's easy for you to say, Dad. It's not you he'll come looking for.
I promise you, he won't come looking for you. But don't blame yourself, Wella.
You did something.
Did what? If something's happened to Josh, he brought it on himself.
How could you? What were you thinking, that somehow by hurting him you were protecting me?
Wella.
You think I should be grateful? I don't think so. He's only 17 years old. He's just a boy. Thanks, Dad. You're my hero.
I'm looking for the red shoes. It's about ballet, I think. Should you read him while you're on duty?
He's not on duty yet.
So you both bunking off? Cool. Frankie? I know it's a bit out of the blue, and I don't know whether you're into this sort of thing.
But?
Would you babysit for me tonight?
Flat shoes, flat chest, flat
Frankie.
I'd love to.
Edgar Allan Poe. Ah, the clock is always slow. It is later than you think. Tardiness, the last bastion of the slothful soul. Not acceptable.
Come see, Daddy.
What's this?
It's the princess.
Where'd you get it?
We found it.
She's to be taken out of there and put back where you found her.
Yes, Daddy. Sorry, your face.
Doesn't matter now. You shouldn't have done it, Della. You shouldn't have spoken to the police.
I was scared. I don't know where Jane is. I thought you were the link between where she should be and wherever she is now.
Last time I saw Jane, I watched her from my bedroom window and she was happy. She walked to the gate, she was on her mobile phone and she turned round and waved. We parted as friends.
And you haven't seen her since?
If I knew where Jane Harper was, do you think I'd be standing here now?
She's come in to cover for Mr. Dunderdale, and she's just the rudest, nastiest woman in the world. Really. I've never had anyone speak to me like that before.
Sounds bad. Never mind. School's just boring, isn't it?
So, where are you off to tonight? Out with the lads?
The ballet.
With me?
I mean, I'm frightened to let mine out, you know? I mean, it's just ridiculous.
I think we should agree a curfew.
That is a great idea. Absolutely.
I think you all worry too much. In Brazil, children disappear. Sometimes it's just because they don't like their life at home. Sometimes they go to work on cruise ships. Sometimes they dance in nightclubs. Maybe this is what has happened to Jane.
Yeah, well, you know, thanks so much for those invaluable pearls of wisdom, Donna.
Natalie? That's my bag. Well, as someone who works with young people, I think that we just need to start listening to them a bit more closely. And I think we shouldn't presume that they're as naive as we were at their age.
Saying I never listened to Jane?
Of course not.
You're saying Jane and I never talked?
No, Natalie, you've misunderstood what I was saying.
You're saying I'm a bad mother?
Natalie, I don't think she meant it like that.
Well, just how did she mean it exactly? You're no better a mother than I am. You're certainly no better a wife. Mike's been out of his mind with worry about you. What is it with you? What are you up to exactly?
Natalie.
Come see, come see.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, Alex. All this sitting around chatting isn't going to bring Jane back, though, is it?
Is there anything I can...
No. You're very kind, but no. I'm going to find her myself.
Natalie. Oh, Natalie. I thought you might like this.
Oh, I'm so sorry we're late home. Lucy's gone straight to bed. Do you fancy a coffee?
Coffee?
Just a quick one.
A quick one?
If you've nothing else on.
I'm sorry.
How about it?
Sam?
Oh, I think you've misunderstood.
No, Sam, I think you have.
Frankie, I wouldn't lay a finger on you. I wouldn't dream of it.
Oh.
Look, shall I walk you home?
It's okay, thanks. I'll call my dad.
for the game, Dr. Harper. I don't always tell the truth.
Excuse me.
What the... batteries?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, that was me. It was the clock radio.
My family's been torn apart by Jane's disappearance. My father's left the area, and my mother, I think it's fair to say, has been hit hardest of all.
Product of yesterday's handiwork, I take it. Ghastly opportunists.
It's okay, sweetie.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be. Honest.
Oh. It must have been the beer or something, because it's never happened before.
Well, first of all, you're not in the mood. And then that, I think you're going off me. Do you know what I was thinking about last night? I was thinking I asked you how you felt about being an older daddy. Because when the twins are 16, you're going to be 48. And then when this one's 16, you're going to be 56. And it's just as well they've got such a fantastically fabulous younger mum.
Last night, Fiona's really upset.
Mike, you were the one who said you were worried about it, and to be quite honest with you, I actually think you've got good reason to be. You see, the thing is, Mike, I've got this awful feeling that...
Look, I know what you're going through at the moment. Now, Duncan's away, Ryan's been difficult. But there's no point blaming other people for the things that are happening to you. You got to call Duncan.
You'd rather stay away?
Oh, come on, that's not true. You're not giving him a fair shot. What's that?
Nothing, it's the fridge.
Listen, he doesn't want to stay away. Duncan and Ryan, they're your family. Okay, I've got to get going.
Yes, good idea.
What do you want?
You did this because you thought I knew something.
I was defending my daughter's interests. She was scared you might come after her. I had to make sure that didn't happen.
And what about your interest in Jane?
Jane?
You tell yourself you were defending Della, but deep down you were jealous of what I had with Jane.
Jane?
You were right to be jealous. Everyone was jealous. Jane makes men jealous.
Get away from my house.
You used your daughter as an excuse to lash out, and you know she knows that. What sort of a man does that make you?
Get away from my house.
You betrayed her confidence, and you've broken her daughter's trust in her father. It should be Della you're apologising to, not me.
Natalie. Hello. Won't waste your time, Fiona. I'm only here because Mike asked me to be, and because I think you may be having an affair.
What? Natalie? I twigged you were being off with me and I put it down to stress. But an affair? What on earth gave you that idea?
Paris. I saw the ticket in your handbag.
You really can't tell, can you?
Can't tell what?
I knew it. Neither can Mike. Natalie, I went to Paris to have an operation. I had my boobs done.
I'm sorry, it must be a nightmare having your dad coming and dragging you out of class. Della, look. I know you think I made a mess of things. I know you think I've gone too far, and maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Why are you apologising to me? It's Josh you should be talking to. And Mum.
Look, I know I've done a lot of things that you don't like, but I'm trying to make things up, I promise.
Josh, could he?
Well, I've talked to Josh and to your mum. I've tried to make my peace.
Then why do you still feel guilty?
Della, look, I can't explain.
Well, when you can explain, why don't you?
Della, look. Trust me. Trust me, I promise. I'm trying to make things right again. I swear.
I mean, a boob job, it sounds terrible, doesn't it? And then I read that in Paris they have these brilliant surgeons, and I just got this stupid idea in my head that if I had them done, somehow Mike would always, you know, fancy me.
Oh, for goodness sake, Fiona, you're gorgeous and Mike adores you.
I know. It's vain and stupid. But I just felt that I was getting to an age where, you know, things were going to need
perking up a bit.
Oh, actually, they look awful at the moment. But, you know, that'll change in the next couple of weeks, and I can't wait to see Mike's face when he finally lays eyes on them.
Hi, this is the Harper House of Horror. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Of course nobody's here. This is an answer phone.
Ryan, it's Alex. Is your dad in?
Not the last time I looked.
Well, is your mum in? But you're in.
If this is an elaborate guessing game, I'd really appreciate it if someone could tell me the rules.
Your mum asked me to drop by to check the water pressure. I didn't want to disturb anyone.
That's incredibly thoughtful of you, Mr. Wells. And as it happens, I'm on a home study day, so why don't you try again tomorrow?
Hey, Jimmy! How did that happen?
Long story, boring story, long boring story.
Do you like pumpkin soup?
That's your question, right? I've never tried it.
Well, you should. Tom and I are trying it tonight with our videos. Want to come?
But, okay.
Yeah, Duncan. Yeah, the TV production company. I mean, these talent scouts know what they're after. They saw him on the news. Says he's got a good look. Huh. Only, best not to say that I'm involved, you know? Well, he might not be able to do it if he knows the guy's an old mate of mine, you know? Yeah, just get him to turn up.
I think you should try again with him.
Sam's way out of my league, and it seems pretty obvious that until things change, I'm not going to get a look in. That's why I want to lose it. Quickly.
Me too. Though, Frankie, I'd advise you don't tell Jimmy we had this conversation.
Why'd you do it? All this photography stuff.
It's what I'm interested in, you know, like documentary filmmaking.
Yeah, but you only do it to impress the ladies, right?
No.
So you like to film the ladies?
It's not like that.
So why'd you do it then?
Look, mate, not everything everyone does revolves around sex, all right?
Right. So what? Are you a virgin?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Right.
Saw you on telly last night. You were good.
Just doing my bit.
So where are you going?
Checking up on me for my mother, are you?
No, I just wondered.
Well, I'm just going out.
I bet you and Jane used to talk about this sort of stuff all the time.
Not really.
Did she ever show you?
What?
I just wondered if she ever showed you how to kiss, so when it came to it, you know how to do it, and you'd never have to ask again.
You know the ice cube trick, right?
Yeah, sure. Tons of times. Show me how it goes again.
Cola flavoured.
Bad for your gums.
As for the other thing, the virginity thing, can't help you there.
So, like, if it happens to me first?
With Frankie?
Not necessarily with Frankie, with anyone. Doesn't matter who it's with.
Before me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd run down the street naked. Just tell me.
never going to happen.
Well, it just seems a little bit drastic because Mike is really besotted by you. And there you are, going under the scalpel.
But I'm not sure how besotted he really is. It's been 18 months.
No, well, it can't be fantastic all the time.
Natalie, it's been 18 months since Mike and I slept together.
Oh. Why? It's funny, I always thought you two were, you know.
That's why I had the boob job. You see, I don't care if other people think I look okay or not. It's just... Mike's made it quite clear that he doesn't.
Thank you.
No, I don't think I can do this again.
Of course you can. You're with me, remember?
But they haven't got a clue where she might be. Still, maybe that's no bad thing. Oh, I don't usually drink spirits. Me neither.
It's funny, us being here, like this. Together. Weird. To be honest, I didn't really think you were that interested in me. It's just sometimes I get these feelings. Call it intuition. But I'm hardly ever wrong.
Shut up, Jimmy. I like kissing you.
Me too. But, aren't you supposed to use your tongue?
You must excuse me, Fiona. I've actually always wanted to know what they feel like. Do you mind if I'm...
Yeah, feel free.
Hey, do you remember that first single bed in uni?
Do you remember the first time we slept in it? After the Music Society's last night party.
Calamity Jane. You. Sneaking in, still in your stage gear.
Wild Bill Hickok.
Once I had a secret love that lived within the heart of me.
All once my secret love became impatient to be free.
It'll be Ryan.
Come on, then. Do you want some? Hey? Come on. Hit me, come on. Hit me!
There's drama tomorrow night at 8:30 with The Bill. Forced to work with the man who attacked her, Kate Spears starts her own investigation and in the process puts a colleague's life in danger.